Then.
Hey guys, it's Andrea from My Chihuahua Bites. This is Cooper. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Give me a kiss. Alright, go off with Daddy. So I'm here today to talk to you about Mommylogues, which I mentioned earlier on my blog this week. Basically, this is going to be a new linky that I'm starting up with two of my good friends, Michelle from Stuttering Michelle and Liz from Beach Bum and Baby. Basically, this is just supposed to be a way for us as mothers to talk about parenthood and pregnancy and all the things that we really want to talk about but that we think are kind of taboo. We decided, we're not sure how often we're going to host it, maybe 1 or 2 times a month, but we'll let you know in advance. How it's going to work is each time we host, one of us is going to come up with 5 questions, and we're each going to vlog our answers. Then we're going to post our vlogs and the questions and ask that you participate as well. So this week, I am actually the one who came up with the questions. If they're lame, blame me. This vlog is for you, so you can kind of get to know me better. You can hear my answers to the questions, and I really hope that you'll decide to participate as well. Again, this is just kind of our attempt to kind of reach out to other moms and kind of talk about those things that maybe we really don't want to talk about, maybe on Twitter or Facebook or on our blogs, but that we really want to know what other mothers think. So question number 1 is, let's see. What was one thing you were totally unprepared for in regards to pregnancy? One thing that they tell you about it in the books, but you don't really realize what it is. But towards the end of your pregnancy, you lose what is called your mucus plug. And it's kind of a sign that labor is on its way. I lost mine a good 2-3 weeks before I had Cooper. I think it was about 2 weeks before I had Cooper. But you lose it when you go to the bathroom, and it looks like a wad of bloody snot. It's very gross looking, but it's completely normal and harmless. So pregnant people, if you haven't heard of it and it happens to you, don't freak out. It's nothing to worry about. Just let your doctor know next time you go in for an appointment. Another thing that I did know about, that everybody knows about, is morning sickness, but I kind of wanted to mention, if you have not been pregnant and you're kind of thinking about it, morning sickness is completely different for every person. Some people have hard all day long morning sickness. Some people have it only in the morning. Some people have it at night. Some people just feel like they get sick. Some lucky people don't even get sick at all, which I'm very jealous of those people. For me, my morning sickness started at 6 weeks and lasted to about 22, 23 weeks. And for me, it was an all day long thing. I actually got sick. I actually threw up, and it was, it was bad. But on the upside of it, I would get sick, and immediately after I would get sick, I would feel better. So I could go and eat, and then I would get sick again, and then I could eat, and that's pretty much what I did. I ended up losing about 25 pounds during my period of morning sickness, so I actually ended up delivering at a lower weight than I was before I got pregnant, which was good for my ego. So that is my question number 1. Question number 2 is, people say your life totally changes when you have children. Do you think that is true? How so? I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to say a positive yes. What I mean by that is, yes, of course, your life completely changes. You are now responsible for another person, but it changes in a completely wonderful way. And I know that sounds corny, and I know those of you that don't have children might be watching this and thinking that I sound very stupid. But for me, I know before I got pregnant, there was all these worries about what my life was going to be like. Could we afford to have a baby? I'm going to have to give up this and this and this. And really, once the baby is here, it all really just falls in place. Do I miss sleeping in? Yes. Do I miss being able to go out and do whatever I wanted to do? Yes, sometimes. But our life has changed in such a way that our normal now is completely different than what our normal was then. And it's in a good way. Now our weekends consist of getting up early and having activities and But we still take naps sometimes when we're tired, and, you know, we go out to eat, and we still do fun stuff and have date nights. So I do think your life changes, but I also think that it is in such a wonderful way that when you're ready to have children, you won't miss all those other things. Question number 3. How has having children affected your marriage? I think that this goes in stages, and it's different for every couple, of course. For Jason and I, right after we had Cooper, we were so in love. We were so happy. It was just this wonderful, wonderful time. I know right after I had Cooper, Jason was home. He got 3 weeks of paternity leave. And I just look back on that period of time when he was home with me as this amazing, wonderful, happy time. Right around the time he went back to work, and it was just me getting up for all the feedings. Our marriage definitely felt some strain during that period just because we were both so tired. So there will be a period when your baby is new and you're new parents that maybe you're a little bit snippy and you argue a little bit more, but that's completely normal. I think on a whole, having a child has taught us to communicate better. It's taught us how to argue more effectively. It's definitely made me love him more. Of course, I loved him before we had children, but to see him as a father and see how he interacts with Cooper just really warms my heart and makes me happy. So, let's see. Number 4, have you experienced any judgment from other mothers? If so, in regards to what? Probably for me, the biggest judgment that I have received is the fact that I work outside of the home. In the blog and the Twitter and the Facebook world, you will see a lot of people that stay at home, and that is a wonderful thing, and I am envious of people who stay at home. I wish that was an option for me. It's not an option right now. Maybe it will be sometime in the future. I'm not really sure. I am happy working. I feel fulfilled. I feel like I'm serving a purpose in what I do. But of course I miss Cooper. Of course I wish he wasn't in daycare. I get the little comments sometimes with, oh, somebody else is raising your child, or, you know, oh, you know, it must be nice to have time away from your child, or, you know, those kind of comments. It goes both ways. There's judgment from people who work outside the home. There's judgment from people who stay at home. It's such a hot topic issue, and really I have to just live my life and do what I know is best for my family and not really care about what other people think. That is what works for me. I'm secure in the fact that I do work. It doesn't bother me. I have Cooper in a great daycare. I know that he is socializing with other kids and he's learning things, and working has definitely made me treasure the time that I have with him. When I'm at home with him, I am 100% with him. So I don't know how life would be different if I didn't work, but we've made this work for us. So that's probably something I've received judgment for. If you have received judgment from other moms, I'm sorry. You know, we all have to do what works for us, and, you know, I hope that you're secure in your own decisions, because that's all that we can do. Let's see. Has your sex life changed since you had children? Is it better or worse? And the bonus question for this one is, ask your husband question number 5. Does he agree with your answer? I say yes, it has changed, not in a bad way. I actually think our sex life is better now. We probably have more sex now than we did before we had Cooper. Mom, I hope you're not watching this. But you do have to be a little bit more careful with your time. There's not really spontaneous sex anymore. Not that we were ever really spontaneous people, but, you know, you might have to schedule your sexy time out. And I did ask my husband this question, and he gave me a thumbs up. So apparently everything is good in the neighborhood, or whatever you want to call it. So there you have it. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. I hope you will link up with us. Please answer the questions. You can link up anytime in the next couple of days. Don't feel like you have to go out and do it right now, but I hope you will come back and link up with us. Thanks for watching.